people that stand out are the ones that go above and beyond. Those are the ones that rise up and end up being the leaders. I think life is just a test, it's how hard are you willing to work, how hard are you willing to study for what you want out of it. And I think sometimes people that have to work hard in life end up going further than people that just come by naturally. Beginnings is a gift store, also sells home goods, apparel, but in general I'd say it's a boutique. Primitive beginnings is the idea that something starts primitively or something old and then it's reimagined as something else. And I think the store in a lot of sense is that way. It's, we get an idea, we upcycle it, we change it up, and then we turn it into something dynamic that's different that customers haven't seen before. So I actually started painting floor cloths in my basement, and floor cloths are canvas rugs. And so it's the idea that, back in the colonial times, people would get the old sails off of ships, and then if you had money, you could pay an artist to paint these fancy mosaic-like images. And so the idea was to copy the European mosaics onto canvas. And anyways, that was the beginning. And I literally started doing that in my basement. People started buying those, I'd get orders, I started putting my website up. So I did the shows for a long time, and I thought, okay, my kids are getting to the point now where they kind of keep me around. I can't be on the road for, days at a time. So I decided when Taylor's was opening up, I've always wanted to have a shop on Main Street. I thought, here's an opportunity to be on Main Street, but yet not always have to be at the store working. So I took like a third of the first floor of Taylor's. I took the whole back wall and some space in the middle. I felt like I got my toes wet in Taylor's with the idea that, my product has validity or viability, I should say. People like it. I saw that the sales were really good. And when we moved up the street from Taylor's to here, we literally threw all the product, all the merchandise into a big wheeling cart, and we wheeled it up the street, and I had boxes and piles of just product, and I was like, I'm so glad I have this experience of the shows, because otherwise I'd be freaking out. After a while, you get enough customers that come in and sincerely say, your shop is so different, I love it, it's so dynamic, I've never seen this stuff before, and they see that you make your own stuff, and then you hear that enough times and you realize, like, gosh, maybe I do have something here. I have a lot of love for the customers, and I have a love for the product and stuff, and I think that translates to the customer. I think if you have a store where you're just going through the motions and you're just here and you're just done, I think even though you think that it may not be visible on your face, people pick up on that. I think that whole energy is contagious, and I think customers feel it. And if you're passionate about what you do, then I think that translates to success. I remember my grandfather kind of saying to me once, like, well, that's good, but, you could probably do better. And I think sometimes as parents too, or people that, are inspiring younger people, we're always like quick to applaud them. It's like, good job, but really, did they do their best job, And I think sometimes when you call people out and you say, hey, that was good, kid, but you can do 5 seconds better, and I want to see it right now. And I think we need people in our life to like push us, and I think Jeff does that a lot, as my business partner. He's like, that's great, but it's not quite right. And like, you in a way, you look at it, you're like, what's wrong with it? But then you realize, like, you needed somebody to say it wasn't quite right. I think we need more of that idea where we inspire each other, to hustle and to be better and be stronger people. So